welcome to the second episode of the What If podcast. This episode is What If You Had a Time Machine? I'm your co-host, Drishana.
I'm Avery.
And I'm Juliette.
Who do you think invented the time machine?
Drishana. Yeah, you're the
I feel like Drishana would be like experimenting with something and she'd just accidentally make it.
She just like blow up the room and just like create a little swirling whirlpool. And then she'd just jump in without any kind of thought.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I thought what you meant by inventing a time machine, like not out of us. I thought you meant so I thought like some Albert Einstein genius guy would have made it. Yeah, I don't know.
Who would you bring?
Wait, no, I'm not done with my answering the question yet. So, I also think have you guys watched Back to the Future?
Yes.
You know that guy, I forgot his name, like the doctor.
Oh, no, I was gonna say the boy's name, Freddie McFly. Isn't that?
Yeah. No, the guy with like the white, like the scientist guy.
The other guy.
I think he'll make it. Cause that's what he did.
Cause he already made one.
Yeah. But you guys know that TV, have you guys watched, what is it called? Home Before Dark? It's a TV show.
No.
It's really good. It's like a mystery kind of thing, mystery crime thing. And there was a guy in the TV show, I forget his name, but he killed someone. Oh, he didn't kill someone, but everyone blames it on this one guy. But he didn't actually kill him. But he wants to go back in time to prove that he didn't kill it. So he would go, 88 miles per hour on his car, and then he would just do it and then nothing would happen. So that's so random. Okay. Moving on. Where would you go? And why?
I'd probably go to, one, I just want to go to like a fancy ball, like the ones in you know what I'm talking about, the fancy good old balls where you can actually dress up. Like, I want to do that, and I'd also want to go to Europe. I don't care really where. Actually, it probably does matter. I want to be kept safe, but like during the Renaissance time. But I need to go to a fancy ball. I need that done.
Yeah, I think I would do that too. But I also kind of want to go. I kind of want to go to like the Victorian time era.
Oh yeah, well,
I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Also, I want to or the 80s. I feel like the 80s would be kind of cool to go to. Like it's not too long ago, but I feel like
I love the 80s. That's like
I think that's my favorite era. Music, yeah, 80s music is 90s.
That's all I listen to is 80s music.
Okay, for when we were born, after we were born, I think 2007, I was telling Elizabeth this, 2007 to 2012 is the best era of music after we were born, but the best overall era of music is probably 70s, 80s, I think.
50s had good music too. That was like the first like evolving out of it.
Yeah. Also, that whole like change in the 2000s, like that whole kind of like Black Eyed Peas and stuff like that, that's good too. Like the early 2000s.
Avery, did you tell us where you were going?
I don't know. I would probably go to Europe. I don't know. Yeah.
Alright, who would you bring with you though? Could be anybody.
I'd bring like some scientist guy. I'd bring the guy from Back to the Future because he would know how to take me back. Because if I went with Juliette, for example, we'd both get stuck there. So I would probably bring.
I'd probably want to go with my mom because if I went to the Renaissance time, then she'd be able to point out everything and I wouldn't be completely lost. But yeah, I should probably also bring someone who can help bring me back, but I'm not that smart, so we're going full force.
I'd probably bring my sister with me because I think we'd just like have fun together, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Me and Drishana want the separation.
Yeah, but like I'm not going with anyone. No. If honestly, I would go out myself if I could. I think.
Oh yeah.
Then I'd be like
Yeah, I'd be bored though.
No, I'd be so confused. Like, no one would believe me. I need some clarity.
You know what I did though? This is off. I think I told Elizabeth about this. Might have told Avery, but um like I am most summers, and I went to a grocery store with and then I go up to this like poor old lady and I was like, "What year is it?" And she tells me the year. She goes, "It's 2019." I was like, "It worked!" And I ran out of there, and she was so confused.
I can totally see you doing that.
Yeah, that's something I do.
I want to do that now.
It was so funny. We also like had prank wars and stuff, and we had someone fall from the top like shelf of a not a restaurant, a grocery store, and like fall and pretend they like came through a time capsule or like a portal or something. We go crazy with these kids. You don't want to be in a prank wars because it gets bad. Not even that it's a bad prank, it's just dumb. So,
Right.
why are we talking about this? What event would you guys go to?
I would probably go to like maybe some music artists' first concert kind of thing. Where, like
Oh.
they're not big yet, and you can just like buy a whole bunch of stuff with them. Or I don't know what I'm trying to say,
No, I
but
get what you're saying.
and also like go back and see the original casts of musicals. That would just
Uh,
me nerding out, and it would be amazing.
no, I feel like I actually, well, I wrote it down, but I'm not going to say that. I was thinking I would go see, like, when Hollywood was first made. I feel like that'd be cool. Me and her have this whole upset, like, with, like, movies. I mean, you want to be an actor, right? And then I want to be a director. Oh my god, you can be casted in one of my movies.
Yes, this is our plan.
No, this is our dream. Okay, we have to bleep out a bunch of names here, but our old elementary school friend group was me, Juliette, and this was the plan. Juliette, actor. I direct the movie and design the set.
Oh, I was gonna say I did not want to be an actor in elementary school. This was after.
We made it after. We made the plan
Yeah.
after elementary school. Yeah, Juliette's the actor. I'm the director. Then an architect, so she would design the set, and then was a doctor, and she would help the people that fell down.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We did bleep out all those names, but yeah.
I'm sure you'll have fun doing that.
Yeah. When we were editing you want to go?
Yes.
Okay.
I was thinking I'd go to like the first day Disneyland opened because I feel like it would look so different than it does now.
Oh my god, wait, speaking of which, isn't there like an island in Florida that got closed down that was like part of Disneyland, but it got closed
Yeah,
down? What was it called? Treasure Island or something?
something like that. I don't know
I
exactly.
would go there.
But first day of opening day at Disneyland, that's so smart. Especially because we can't go to Disneyland now.
Yeah.
I'd go to this is so weird. I just like thought of this on the spot, but the Declaration of Independence, like the signing. Cause you know how they always talk about how it's so
In
I'm gonna
Sharpie.
sign my name on the Declaration of Independence.
In Sharpie, so that it can't be erased.
Oh my god, yes!
Because Sharpies probably were not a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
Oh,
Sweet.
when you bring with you, I'd bring a Sharpie with me.
Yep. Just sign your name on random buildings.
No, sign your name on random documents that are like historical.
Exactly.
That's so good. Oh my god. Also go probably on the moon landing, the day of the moon landing.
Would you be on the moon or would you
No,
be?
no, no, no. I don't want to die. Even though they didn't. Oh, maybe actually, yeah, because I would go. No, wait, this is so good. I'd go on past successful missions to the moon, so not the ones that exploded, because then you could go to the moon and you know you're not gonna die.
That's so smart. Unless you screwed up and then make it everyone die.
True. I also probably go to. This is like such a sad. This is like a sad one, but maybe 9/11.
No.
No, not like to see, like, not to, like, I wish I could, like, to stop it, you know? Like, to evacuate everyone out of the building.
So here's the thing. When we were talking about time machines earlier, like going, because if you think about like who would you want to go meet, who would you want to save, and like stuff like that, if you save people from the past, then that creates future families and disrupts the future.
Oh, true, because I think my aunt had a boss or something, and they died on the 9/11 thing, and then their wife got remarried and had kids. So that means their kids wouldn't exist. But also, like, that would save so many lives.
Yeah, but you can't repeat the past. Can't
True.
repeat the past. Okay, we are so off topic. Actually, not really. No, we're kind of on topic.
Yeah. I would also want to see my parents as kids. I want to see what that's like.
Oh yeah, but like in Back to the Future, when the mom starts falling in love with her kid,
Oh,
that's not weird at all.
yeah. What did you? Wait, it's a time machine. That means you can go to the future.
Oh, we're so dumb.
Wait, I'd still go to the future. I just want to see how I die.
No! Oh my god.
Why? Is that bad? So I
I
can
would.
prevent it. Like, if I die in a car accident, I know not to go in a car that day. Actually, okay, the only reason I would know how I would die is if it was, like, if I die from sickness, I don't want to see that. But if it's, like, from something that I can prevent,
Yeah.
I'm living till I'm 100, I'm telling y'all. Okay. Anyways, Avery's finding this so funny.
But Avery never told us what historical event she wants to go.
Yeah, sorry, we keep interrupting her. I'm gonna eat.
I don't know. I said the Disneyland thing, but I don't know what else.
Oh yeah, you already said that. All right. Who do you think's gonna screw us up? Like, if we all went together, who do you think's gonna screw up the past? This is kind of like our last episode.
Yeah, who's gonna go first? I think it's the same answer, isn't it?
Definitely Drishana. 100%.
I also thought, actually, no. Yeah, it would be you. I was thinking me, but because I would get too excited about, like, certain things, like geeking out over certain things, but no, it would definitely be you, Drishana.
I think I would go and interact with the wrong people, and then it would just screw everything up. Like,
Do you
I would
remember
probably...
Do you remember the Microsoft forums that we did for our 7-year reunion? And what you were voted for?
What was I voting for?
Like to get
Oh, who's gonna get in a car with Ted Bunker? Or Ted, what did I say? Ted Bunker? Is that his name? No, it's not his name. It's like Ted something. That murderer guy.
Ted Bundy.
Ted
Yeah.
Bundy.
We all voted for you.
Yeah, that was the one that was 100%, wasn't it?
I think so.
So we had like a 7-year reunion with our old friends. It was like we hadn't seen each other. We hadn't all been in the same room for 7 years. And we had a
weren't even
reunion.
in the same room. Zoom room.
We were in, yeah, we had a meeting, we had like a FaceTime thing on Zoom and then we switched to House Party. But someone set up like a PowerPoint on like who's most likely to. And we hadn't talked to each other in a long time. So obviously we don't know that. But yet, even after not talking to each other for 7 years, everyone voted for me for getting in a car with Ted Bundy. So. Wait, what if you go back to World War II and stop Hitler? Remember, you know that guy who was about to shoot Hitler, but then decided to spare him? Like, what if you just convinced that guy to shoot him?
But then I get what I'm saying is then you don't want to repeat the past. That's what's freaky.
True.
Alright, we're getting like very dark right now.
Yeah. Wait, what if you saw the first of your ancestors, like the first in line? Sorry, that is so random. Okay.
That's so confusing. Alright, who would you want to meet? Because that's a generic time travel question.
Probably
Walt
my
Disney.
ancestors.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Walt Disney. I kind of want to see where he got his ideas from. I don't know.
Or
Oh,
Matt.
wait, George Lucas. The director? Is he alive still? Hold on, I'm looking it up. I think he's alive still. He's the director of Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. He's
Oh,
alive. Oh.
very nice, Drishana.
Okay, we're cutting that out. Okay.
I would want to meet Shakespeare. And I would also, well, not just Shakespeare, a lot of like old playwrights, and also Jane Austen.
Oh, yeah. You know who else? Marilyn Monroe. I want to see what she's like.
She might be kind of annoying.
Yeah, true.
I think.
Maybe. I would also want to see Michael Jackson in concert because when he was alive, I remember when he died though. I was in my living room with my parents and we were watching like the whole news because it was big news that day. But I think my parents saw him in concert, but I want to see him in concert. Because I think my ears would have gotten ruined if I went when he was still alive, so. I mean, how old was I, like 5 or 6? I don't know. What was the question again?
Who would you want to meet?
Oh, I already answered that.
Yeah, we all answered that. Someone else can come up with the question. I don't feel like doing this anymore.
Okay. If you could change anything, what would you change? Oh, that brings us back to that. I would say 9/11. Well, okay, you know, what was that guy's, this is so interesting. Elizabeth knows about the story because we did this in bio when we did it over the summer. There's that girl, Anastasia. Do you know what I'm talking about? She had hemophilia, and I think like someone kidnapped her entire family and shot her, but like this one girl pretended to be her, and they did DNA, like before DNA testing was a thing, so they had to like somehow figure out if that was actually the princess or not. Like she went missing because they didn't find her body. They found everyone else's body, but not her. So she was like the lost princess. Anyways, I would stop that shooting from happening, or the kidnapping, right? But like you said, it might ruin like screw. That's why I'm screwing everything up because I would kind of try to fix
I don't
everything.
think I'd change anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything.
Be too
I might
scared.
have changed some of my mile times when I was in 5th grade, but
Oh my god! That wasn't even a full mile.
true.
Oh my god. Is that still a grudge for you, whatever it was?
Oh yeah, my mile times were so bad.
I mean, we were kids.
Oh, or when I was the cartwheel thing in the Nutcracker,
Did you?
the ginger snap cartwheel girl. I fell on one of my cartwheels. I might have fixed something like something small like that.
Yeah, something like not that your cartwheel was not ultra important, but
True, but that was embarrassing.
right, but you were like 4, so.
Or yelling at some of my. I would just I would just not go show up to some of the. I might have not like told myself not to try as hard. Alright, this is going like nowhere. Okay. What time travel books and movies do you like? Who wrote that question?
I'm not sure.
I think I did. That sounds like something I would write.
Yeah. Back to the Future?
We all look Back to the Future.
Yes.
I'd say.
Have you guys seen this? Sorry, but have you seen the second Back to the Future?
Mm-hmm.
I watched all of them, yeah.
I didn't like the second
But
one.
which Back to the Future movie is your favorite?
I've seen the first and the second one. I didn't like the second one, but the original's my favorite.
I like the third one. I like the train. That was cool.
Yeah, I've seen them all, but I think the first one's my favorite.
But which one was the first one again? Is that the one he was trying to get away from?
Oh, his name's not Freddie. His name is Marty McFly.
Oh, the dad's Freddie McFly.
Yeah, I said oh my god. No, I don't know what the dad's name is, but I know
Then
his
where
name.
did Freddie come from? Because I know that's a name.
I don't know. It's just, I'm tired.
I think we all are. We're recording really late because
Oh my gosh. So, you know how actually you're not in it, but Avery's in it. We have to read the book for dance. That's like 300 pages. I started it an hour ago.
Nice.
I'm not gonna finish it.
That's why I didn't choose book. I chose music because we just make playlists. So like there's no work at all.
I like reading though. Like
I
I
like
finished it earlier and it was good, but
I love reading, but I'm reading another book right now that I'd rather be reading.
yeah, I can't read 2 books at once.
I'm reading 3 books right now.
I read what I want to read. So if someone tells me to read, I don't want to read it. But if I'm reading Catcher in the Rye right now because I heard it's really good. No, I'm not reading it. I'm reading sorry, I'm not reading Catcher in the Rye. I'm reading The Shining.
We read Catcher in the Rye. I did not enjoy it.
I bought it. I'm gonna read it next.
My English teacher told me people either like really, really like the book and connect to the character, or like they think he's really whiny. I thought he was really whiny. Did not appreciate him. Sorry, Holden Caulfield. That was his name, right? Yeah.
What would you bring back? I'd steal the Declaration of Independence and I'd sell it now. So I can get a lot of money from it.
Oh my.
I'd sign my name, steal it so they couldn't write it out or anything.
Very nice. I would bring back.
Oh, wait, no, you know what I'd do? Sorry. I'd first go to the future. Bring back a marker that's like super advanced, you know? And this marker, you cannot put whiteout on top of it. You cannot glue anything on top of it. You cannot erase it. It's just like a super advanced marker. And then I take that marker back.
Or you could just go back in time and not make whiteout a thing, so then you don't have to do all the other work.
No, but we need whiteout now. So I take that marker back to the past, and then I would put my name on the thing, on the Declaration of Independence, and then make sure I go back to the future again and get some magic powder that makes like any paper indestructible.
You're putting so much pressure on the future right now.
It's okay. Well, I can invent it. And then I'll take that.
Then you wouldn't have to go to the future.
No, because I need to know, I need to get the ingredients.
Oh, right. Alright, I would bring back... Oh, man. I'd probably go to... I've just thought of this right now. I'd go to the Harry Potter set, where they film the movies, and I'd take some, what's the word I'm thinking of? Some, prop piece or something. Or I would just bring back fancy dresses from the Victorian, and yeah. Because I want fancy dresses. I'm sorry, but I do.
I would probably bring back an old book that's really good but doesn't exist anymore because it disappeared.
I like banned books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like a whole bunch of sorry for interrupting again, but a whole bunch of playwrights, a whole bunch of their plays, you can't find them anymore.
Sorry, we keep interrupting each other, but I remember me and Elizabeth were talking, and I honestly kind of like Shakespeare. Elizabeth, on the other hand, hates it, and we were having this argument on on text, and I was like, Shakespeare's kind of good, and she's like, no, how do you even, how would you even read that? I would not read that purposely, and I was like, no, it's kind of good, and it's not bad. I actually kind of like Shakespeare.
Okay, this is what you gotta do. For everybody who doesn't like Shakespeare,
leave the Zoom!
When you're reading Shakespeare, what you gotta do, and even if you go and watch Shakespeare, you have to read the synopsis of the play, or if you're reading Shakespeare for a class or something, you read the scene of the play, the synopsis, and then you read the actual play. And then you'll enjoy it, and you will appreciate it so much more.
I mean, also, Miss Buckles got me into Shakespeare, because we did the play. We did Hamlet, and you guys did what, Midsummer Night's Dream?
Did you say December's Night's Dream?
No, Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Okay. Yeah.
What's your favorite Shakespeare play?
The favorite one to watch is Midsummer, because that's entertaining.
That was entertaining, yeah.
My favorite one to read was one that we just read in English, which is the Scottish play.
I kind of like Macbeth.
That's the Scottish play.
No, is that the Scottish one? Didn't know. I just like Macbeth a lot. Yeah, Hamlet's decent. It's just kind of depressing.
Oh my gosh, the Scottish play is so much more depressing.
True. Okay.
What fashion trends would you bring back?
80s, 90s fashion, 100% bring that back.
It's kind of already back right now.
Yeah, but I'd make it. I think people kind of make fun of it, so I'd bring it back so no one would make fun of it.
You know what I would stop? Fur coats. Those would never be a thing.
Fur coats? Which ones what are those?
The
ones with the animal fur?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any of those. I did, but it wasn't really animal, it was fake, but.
No, make those never a thing. Yeah.
I would completely ban, cold shoulder. That was, I don't know why I was into that. I know, Juliette, okay, I remember this. In I don't know, when was that a thing? 8th grade?
7th grade-ish.
So yeah, something like that. Juliette, like everyone was wearing the cold shoulder
I
thing.
thought it was so gross.
Juliette and her mom hated it, and we were in the car and we were having this conversation. I was like, nah, it's kind of nice. And I'm like, now I'm like, what was I thinking?
So, if people don't know, it's like when you have the little shoulder cut out in your sleeve. I was against it from the start, and people finally realizing it was not a good look.
Yeah. Also, okay, you know how we should bring back, actually, low-rise jeans, those were like 2000s, but I would completely ban that. That was a horrible thing. That was me in like, early elementary school. That was such a bad look.
Low-rise pants in general are not comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the visco thing, completely banned that. That was horrible.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
That was so gross. I was never. I mean, I use scrunchies for my hair.
I'm using one right now, but it's in my hair. It's not on my wrist.
Yeah. The whole point of just the scrunchies and the that was so bad.
And those people who'd have their hair up, but then also have the scrunchie on their wrist. There was no point in that.
See, as a dancer, I just have hair ties on my wrist because.
Yeah, no, I think all dancers. That's
Yeah.
like a dancer thing. But the Hydro Flask. Okay, that I had one before. That was a thing. I have one right now.
Kind of ruined them. I don't have one of those.
No, I have
You
one.
remember the Swell No, the what was it called?
Swell.
Yeah.
Oh, me and Julia both had swells. That was our thing. Like I remember
That was our 6th grade thing.
Yeah, our profile photos for each other in 6th grade when we were texting, they were swell bottles. Like mine was her swell bottle and hers. And I think the entire school knew, our entire grade knew Juliette's swell bottle and they knew they know whose swell bottle was who because me and Juliette would bring our swell bottles everywhere. Like that was our thing.
So yours was the like pink and blue. It was like blue with like a little pink in there, right?
It was a mountain one.
Yeah, and then mine, the one that I used was the little. I had like the triangle. That's not triangle.
The one I gave you for your birthday.
Yeah, so I had that one with
like the dog one
with navy dogs on it.
Yeah.
And I had a white one with donuts, and then I had a pink one. And they all got dented, and we all got mad at ourselves when they dented.
I know, what means that we'd be so careful when we brought a new one to school, and we would be so careful with them. And then, okay, I had that one, and then I bought 2 the next time, and it was like a completely white with like one palm tree on it, and it was like gray.
Slashed up so fast.
Yeah, and then I had another one that I still had that doesn't have any dents in it, but I think it was white, and it had a couple flowers, like a tropical flower design on it. I still have that one upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
I have them all, but like that's the only one that's decent now. And here's my.
I don't use them anymore. I just use my Starbucks tumbler. The only one I have.
This is what I use now. I used to, when I used to go to bed, I would bring like a glass of water with me.
Yeah,
and I always knocked it over, so now I just use a water bottle.
Cause then you have to like, most of the time you have to wash the water bottles by hand, and that's so much work. So now with online school, you just use a we are so
yeah, what are we talking about? Oh my god.
I think we are so off topic, and I'm out of questions, so I think this should wrap up the episode.
Did we do half an hour already?
I think so. Thank you for listening to this episode of the What If Podcast. Remember to follow us on Instagram. Goodbye, people.
What If Podcast Official on Instagram. And
Goodbye, people.
Wait. I was looking at I don't know if I told you guys, but we have, I think, 150 listeners on that last episode. I don't know who's listening to it. But
oh, jeez. Wait,
thanks for that.
On Spotify? YouTube?
No, on Anchor you can see on the app that I have.
Can you see on Spotify?
I'm gonna check. You can see. I have a Spotify. Like I had that account for Spotify. You can't see for podcasts, I don't think, but I have Anchor, little like that website that I like our host. So I check. Okay, what are we doing?
Okay, guys. Question. Sorry, this is just a funny question.
Okay.
If you open up Spotify, what's the last song you listen to?
Okay. Wait, why is it? I have to go on my laptop. I don't listen to it on my phone. Hold on. I'm checking right now. I was listening to get in.
Sometimes it's just like the most random stuff.
I was listening to Dreams by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh yeah.
It's a good song.
Fine Wine by Harry Styles.
I cry every time I listen to that one. How about you?
Mine's the first song in La La Land.
Oh, why? Elizabeth, what are you listening to?
Story of my life.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
We got two oldies. Actually, no. Okay, we got two from the
Two,
2010s. Like
and then
two One Direction related, one old,
one drama nerd, and
one 70s music.
yeah, one 70s music, two One Direction people, and one drama nerd. That would be me. All right, thanks, people. Have a
Yeah, that
great
was a
afternoon.
weird ending.
Bye!